Welcome to Play in School TV. I'm Rich Prado. In today's episode, we introduce the Play in School Book Club. So I'm recording this video on January 2nd. I'm really excited to do a virtual book club this year. And before I announce January's book, I want to talk to you a little bit about why I'm doing book club. There's a few reasons. First and foremost, it's to keep me motivated. I want to commit to reading more books in 2018. By organizing this virtual club, it's going to be a way to hold me accountable. All right, so it's really about me. Some other side effects, hopefully, will be that we're going to be able to build community through a shared experience, all reading the same book and communicating, discussing, sharing thoughts and ideas and questions and talking about it is a great way for us to come together as a community. Another kind of important piece to me, I'll share with you just a little admission. I didn't read as a kid for pleasure. I honestly didn't read my first book for pleasure until senior year of college. So if I can trick a young kid or even maybe a young coach or maybe even a mom or dad into reading for pleasure, then I think that's a big win. That's why we're doing the book club. The book club has there's no commitment, come and go as you want. There's no fees. This is a free thing. So, just pick up the book secondhand. Most of these books can be found for just a few dollars, and I'll always put links in the write-up to where you can buy it right off of Amazon. And most of these books can be found at the library for free. And finally, January's book is The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Now, I got to tell you, the title of the book is a great book report on the entire book. Okay? My full write-up will be below. And if you see this on YouTube, click the link over to playinschool.com/obstacle and check out my full review. This is a very unlikely book to be the first book in a book club by a baseball guy. I'll tell you, this became a cult classic amongst sports guys, players, coaches, managers, and general managers. We're all reading and talking about this book just a couple years ago. So guys like Joe Madden, Pete Carroll, Bill Belichick, all went through this and all had their organizations read the book. So I figured good enough for those guys, good enough for me. The way that Holiday writes this book is in a very storytelling, short little stories about leaders from the past and obstacles that these leaders had to overcome. For me, it was a great way to take a big concept and break it into little small chunks, little things that I can handle in a short 3 to 10 minute reading per passage. Speaking of those leaders, the stories revolve around guys that you and I will know from history as well as from modern day. Guys like Thomas Jefferson, Amelia Earhart, John D. Rockefeller, Abraham Lincoln, Steve Jobs, Warren Buffett, and even a baseball guy, Tommy John. The interesting part is how he takes these stories from those leaders and applies lessons from Stoic philosophy, guys like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius. So again, a philosophy book was probably not to be expected as book number 1 from the Play in School Book Club, but this book is about overcoming obstacles, and nobody knows obstacles and failure better than the baseball community and better than the sports community in whole. Overcoming those obstacles and failures are what separate the good player from the great player. So at the bottom of the page of playinschool.com/obstacle, there's a section where I'd love to invite you to comment, ask questions, drop your favorite quotes, anything you want to put there. This is about community and sharing this experience together. So go buy the book, find it in your local library for free, find it in a used bookstore in your neck of the woods. I'll put a link to it on Amazon so you can buy it there. Buy it used. That's what I do with all my books. And when you finish reading it, put your comments down. And I will see you again at the beginning of February with our next book for book club.